right, welcome to Susie B's channel. This is Susie B. It's Friday. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Friday. Turn on the lights, Susie. Oh, here we go. Here's the lights. We're turning on the lights. And what are we doing today? We're going to be cutting some aloe vera. And it's not really cooking. Well, it is cooking. But it's preparing these ingredients for some soap making. And we actually have gone through almost all of the soaps. All that's left from the last batch that I made is just some ends, the soap ends. When I made the actual soap, all that's left now is just a little bit. And I actually trimmed some aloe yesterday from the garden and pulled a few weeds and stuff. And I trimmed a whole bunch of aloe. So instead of throwing it away, I'm just going to make it into some soap. And this is going to be, this batch will be aloe vera. And I believe I'm going to do basil with it this time. So I'm just going to, this aloe has been soaking for 2 days because you got to, when you cut aloe, you got to soak it because it ends up bleeding. And it's like a really yellowy kind of substance that secretes from the aloe, and if ingested it can cause diarrhea. So you want to make sure that if you're juicing your own aloe, to soak it for it can be like an hour, 2 hours, but I've been soaking this because it's such a big batch for 2 days in a bucket of water. So just whatever container you have, make sure you soak it and get all of those, get all of that. I don't know if it's called, I'm taking a wild guess here. I think it's like alanine or something like that. It's secretes from aloe. And basically I just call it the blood. And you want to get that off. It's a real bittery. If you happen to get it ever on your lips, which I have, it's really bitter. And you want to make sure that all of that secretes off of the aloe. So that's what I'm doing here. Who popped in here? Is that Rashad and John P. Brother? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing on this fine Friday afternoon? So I've been watching this show. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's called Generation V. Is it called Gen V? GENV? Oh my gosh! If you're looking for like a kind of like a sci-fi-ish students with superpowers, it's a really good show. I guarantee you, it's going to make you laugh. The first episode of the first season, I was laughing so hard. It draws you in that fashion. It's really funny, but it gets really good. I think I'm just on season 2, episode 3, and I had to walk away from it because I need to get some honeydews done, and we're running out of soap, so I need to make some more soap. 10 p.m. Sis, hee. Oh, it's evening there for you, brother. Yeah, it's 2:46 here p.m. and you're in your nighttime. Do you have a nice little fire going? So we've had a lot of wind the past couple days, and good thing we had a fire. So it was just after the blood moon. And then a day after that, we had a nice calm day, and the weather got warm a little bit. Now we've had 2 days of wind. Now today's calm. It's nice. So I need to prepare this aloe, and this is everything that I've cut up so far. So now all I got to do is open up the aloe, um, cut this off, and then get the meat out. And I'm going to be boiling that. So I'm just going to get some water ready. Let's see, I need to get some water ready. So get some water here and start getting this pan hot. I'm using filtered water. I'm just gonna refill our pitcher here. So I'm gonna just get a smaller knife. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Friday evening, Friday afternoon. And yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of see if I can get this skin off of here. Just like that. Get this skin off. Just like so. Ooh. Mm-hmm. So just like that. Oops. It goes over there. Get all that done. Oh my god, everybody, it's Face Days for real. How you doing, Face? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Okay, so yeah, I'm making some more soap. I just trimmed some aloe yesterday, and you're not supposed to cut towards yourself. A big no-no, but I never learn. So this stuff is slippery. You have to be careful when you cut it because it's slippery. As long as you're not touching the slippery part, you got something to hold on to. So just like so, we're going to use up as much as we can of this inside of the aloe. So I got a ton of aloe growing, so might as well use it, right? Use it on the body. It's good for you, good for your skin. When I was growing up, aloe vera was applied to our bodies when we had cuts. And basically, you would just get, like, say I had a cut right here, you would basically just get a piece of aloe and slice it thin like that. And if you had a cut, say I had a cut right there, just apply it like that and then put the Band-Aid over it and then just leave it until it disappears, pretty much. And it'll heal the cut really well. So that's how we did it. That's how I learned how to apply it growing up. It's also good for burn, sunburn. I mean, you see that in the store. You can buy aloe vera gel. That stuff is processed in a way that I haven't researched, but somehow they get it in a bottle like that. But I mean, you can get the same effect by just grabbing this and rubbing that all over your skin. It's good for your face and just moisturizer. Kind of like if you're doing a spa day, I mean, just grab some aloe, rub it all over your face, rub it all over your arms, everywhere. And if you're just going to be sitting relaxing for a while, put some cucumbers over your eyes. People pay a lot of money to go somewhere and have that done. You can save so much money doing it. You're doing it just right at home. I was watching stupid commercials. They come on and it's like, ooh, go have a spa day and go have some hot rocks placed on your back. Shoot. Just call a friend over, heat up your own rocks, and do it for free. You know what I mean? It's like $80 or more. Freaking stupid, insane, crazy. Anyways, I was thinking about that last night. Never really done a spa day. It's windy again. The wind is picking up. I'm just trying to get all this. Once I finished getting all of this cut open, I will be scooping it out. So people have different ways of skinning their aloe. This is just the way I do it. There's probably a simpler way, but you want to get as close to the skin as you can, kind of like peeling a potato. I don't use a peeler, I use a knife. My water's boiling. Hang on a second, I gotta pour more water in that pan. So yeah, we're in Susie B's kitchen. We're cutting aloe. We're getting ready to make some aloe and basil soap. I'm gonna do an aloe basil blend. We have so much basil, and I need to use it. Boy, I could probably put some Thai basil in there too. Get all those aromas in there, but I need to get a nice amount of water boiling. So what I'm gonna do, let's see. I think I'll have to boil the aloe first, and then steep the herbs like the basil and the aloe water, and infuse the basil that way. Kind of like making tea. So I made several batches of lemongrass tea, and I get the water boiling and then turn it off and then throw the lemongrass in there and let it steep for 10 minutes. Take it out, and you have a really potent flavor of whatever herb you put in that water. So I found that works really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and do it that way with the soap. So last one here. This one's a big one. Oh, I got such big aloe out there, and it's just sitting there. So I pulled out a ton of yucca from the front yard that's planted by our lavender, and there was so much in there. So I first started with like 4 plants, and I pulled out so many plants it filled up our wheelbarrow. Our wheelbarrow is just full of this yucca, and it had so many freaking pups. The roots kind of travel out a little bit, and then they push out a new plant. What did that so many times that it filled up our wheelbarrow, like overflowing over the rim. That's how many plants I got out of it. So I still need to kind of post something and see if anybody wants to come by and pick some up before I just throw it all away. I hate to do that, but I don't know what else to do with it. And I think it's called I think it's agave. I'm not sure. I think it's agave, not yucca. Okay, so let's get a bowl, and we're just going to that in there. I think the last time I saw someone do this, they used a spoon. They just kind of spooned it out. So yeah, if you just popped in and you're watching me, you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to make some soap. we're out of soap. I made the last batch that I made. Shoot, it lasted us. I made it before I left last summer. So shoot, it lasted us. Let's see, I left in September, October, November, December, January, February. So it lasted us like 5 months, that batch of soap that I made. That saved us all that much money. We like to, my hubby likes to buy that soap that's like $8-9 a bar. It's got great moisturizer. And he said this soap was just as moisturizing and had a great lather to it. So I was like, shoot, I'll just make it again. I'll just make our own soap. I have all the stuff to do it. And just lower that water. Okay. Yes, I've been watching the show on. It's actually on Amazon Prime. It's called Gen V. I think it's called Gen V. It's a crazy show. It's crazy. These kids have power, but they're not. They're like college students. Um, it's actually you guys kind of like that stuff. If you like that superhero type of, kind of like it's like X-Men, right? But it's the college kids that are like all like X-Men. So there's a school, and there's there's the headmaster or whatever at the school, and the kids are they got all different abilities and powers, and um, it's like that. It's actually funny. It's not for anybody under 18, so there shouldn't be anybody under 18 watching this channel, but it is 18 and over. So there is foul language in there and nudity, and so anybody that's under 18, just uh, just so you know, it's not for anybody under 18. But yeah, I'm on season 2, episode 3, and I had to get up and start making the soap because I need to get something done. Otherwise, I'll be binge watching that. And plus, I need a mop too. I need to mop the house. Yeah, this works with the spoon fairly well, and it's safer. You're not going to cut yourself. Okay, I'm supposed to blend this too before I add it to the boiling water. So I'm going to blend it. Hopefully everybody's doing good. We did watch a new movie with Jason Statham. It's a new movie called Shelter. I believe it's called Shelter. He's living in a lighthouse, and he's kind of just living privately, and it takes off from there. So Jason Statham, if you like Jason Statham movies, that's a pretty good one to watch. It's called Shelter, and it's new. It's on Amazon right now, but just so you know, it's like $19.99 to rent. It's like crazy, and because we like Jason Statham movies. So, but it's really good. Really good. It's got plenty of action in it. It's got a great story. Hi, Lulu. How you doing? Yes, this is aloe. This is aloe vera. I trimmed some aloe yesterday. I was in the garden. I was weeding, and there was a bunch of aloe starting to grow over and onto the walkway. So I took my machete and hacked it all a couple days ago because it's been soaking for 2 days. So look at that. This is going to go in my new batch of soap. Look at that. So I need to blend it. I'm going to blend it, and then I'm going to add it to my boiling water. Should be rubbing that on my arms. Okay. So let's get the blender out. So I made a batch like 5 months ago. Batch of soap. I made a aloe vera and rosemary. This time I'm going to be making aloe vera and basil this time. It's going to be aloe and basil. I just need to get the blender. So aloe vera basil soap this time. I am going to add some coloring to it. So here's the just got to add all this to the blender. Sorry about that noise. So there it goes. It's in the blender now. In the blender cup. Put this on, and I'm gonna just go mute while I blend. Let's just put it right here so I can see the chat. So everybody's saying hello to everybody. I'm going to mute real quick so the blender won't be so loud. Looks like a nice milkshake, huh? Okay, so oops, this stuff's sticky. This stuff is slimy. Okay, let's put this away real quick. I don't think we're going to be using that anymore. Then we're going to go out and pick a nice handful of basil. I got so much basil, it needs to be used. That's why I like to grow these things, because anytime you have an abundance of something, I think it's good to use it for stuff that, like eating it or applying it to your body or whatever. You don't have to go to the store and buy it. It's fresh. So I think what I'm going to do is let that boil again. Okay, so that was all of our our leaves from the aloe. Hi, Cake Smasher. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. My hands will be soft. Yes, they will, Miss Lulu. Yeah, aloe leaves your hands really nice and soft. So that's going to be real nice. So this is what it looks like after you blend it. And I'm going to pour it into some boiling water here pretty soon. But let's go grab some basil. We're going to have to steep some basil too. Let's go get a nice bunch of it. All right, so I'll take our little bowl here and we're just going to fill it with basil. It's a nice day today, sunny. What is the temperature today? Oh, shoot. Damn, looks like another bean just shot out. Wow, that happened like literally overnight. My gosh. That wasn't there yesterday. That's freaking crazy. Okay, so we got another black bean growing. So my other beans are doing pretty good. Oh, another Anastasia bean popped up right. Was that the one I showed you guys already? No, I think that's a new one. That's a new one. When I showed you, it's already that big. These guys are growing really fast. Huge. All right, let's go get some. Stupid commercials were showing hamburgers, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump into the DoorDash app and shoot, I was gonna get like 3 burgers, just to have, so snack on whatever throughout the day. $30. It's like $24, and then tax and tip and delivery and all that. I was like, oh, screw that. I pulled out the ground beef and freaking made my own burger. Like, screw that. I made me a bacon cheeseburger. So, okay, that's what I had for brunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shut that off. And I'm going to pour the aloe in there. All right, now we're setting up a brew, a nice brew. I'm going to lower the heat too. I just wanted a rumbling, rolling water. Let's actually set the timer. So we'll just do it for 10 minutes here. What are we making today by BS Ghosts? I'm making some soap. I'm making an aloe vera and basil soap. So it's just harvesting some basil. I just cut up the aloe and I blended it. And now I'm just incorporating the aloe into the water here. I have the heat on real low now. And I'm just gonna let this kind of infuse, do its thing for 10 minutes. And I'm gonna add the basil for another 10, and then we're gonna add the soap. And I'm gonna need to prepare two containers. 2 containers, because I think I'm gonna do blue and beige or something, blue and green. I'm going to put some colorant, food colorant into the soap, but natural, not food coloring. It'll be a food grade powder, and it'll be to color the bars of soap. Here's the basil if you just popped in that I'm going to be incorporating here pretty soon. And I can get this all together into, I think I have a nut bag in here. Somewhere in here I should have I have a nut bag. So I'm just going to put all my basil into a nut bag, kind of like an oversized tea bag. And then I'm going to steep that into the soap. So this is a nut bag, putting all the basil in there. Oh, God, it smells so good. And then once the aloe is done infusing into doing its thing. I'm gonna dip that in there, steep it, and get the basil essences and the oils and whatever comes out of it, and let that go into the aloe. Oh, yeah, you used a nut bag for infused butter. Yeah, that's great for big, teas and stuff too. So I just figured it's the same thing. It's, nothing can escape it, and it works perfect as an oversized tea bag. And just put your herbs in there. So when I make my lemongrass tea, this is the bag I'll be using from in the future because it's a lot easier just to stick all the lemongrass in that, then drop it into the boiling water. Oops, sorry about that close up. It's too close. So yeah, this is the aloe. Just let this cook. Let that cook, simmer. Okay. I think that's going to be a good blend. Is aloe and basil. I think that'll be a good blend. Let me look at my. Okay, so I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook the aloe too much. I just want to let it kind of boil, just rolling, just a light. This is experimenting. I've made this before, but I'm actually um, experimenting with the aloe and basil together. So we'll see. And I'll be right back, guys. So I gotta go use the bathroom. Be right back. All right, I'm back. What's that? Hey, Mir, how you doing? I just put some aloe in this rolling boiling water. That's aloe. And now what I'm going to do is we got 3 more minutes. I'm going to cut some soap. I'm going to cut down some soaps. So we're going to cut. See, I could probably do it right here. Let's go in this area here. So I'm making goat milk soap. And You can't be out already. There's no way you're out already. Okay, let's see. Can you guys see this? Yeah. See that. So basically, this is goat milk soap base. I'm going to cut this up because this is going to be going in the water there. There's the soap base. Gonna get it all ready. I wonder if I can cut it with this dough cutter thing. I think I can. We'll cut it with this. One of these. So basically, we want like cubes. Just like so. So kind of like these. Just like so. It's got a lot of moisture in it. Very nice. Just like that. Oh, slippery. All right. Turn that off. All right. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool looking. Yeah, I was gonna order a burger to have it delivered earlier. Then I got to like the checkout and I'm like, are you kidding me? For 3 freaking burgers the price? I'm like, nope. And it's so funny because I was comparing the price of a burger from like 15 different places, and how they varied in price was just unbelievable. They were like from $8 to freaking $16 for a burger. And I'm like, son of a gun. I even saw $21 for a burger. I'm like, son of a gun. Like, what's going on here? So yeah, there's our cut soap. Nice, very nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna steep this basil here for 10 minutes. I'll do 10 minutes. I'll get this basil in here. Gotta get the basil in there first before I put the soap. That's deep. I'm going to get the colorant ready, and let's see. Where's some colorant? That's going to make a pretty blue. Blue and green. I think blue and beige should be fine. I don't want to be too complicated. I do need 2 containers that I can pour the 2 different. I need to grab my mold. Yeah, it's time for soap. We need some soap. It's fun actually making it. It's not very hard. You'll find a ton of channels on YouTube to make it. Where's my mold at? Where's my mold? Thought it was in here. Okay, where'd you go? Where did you go? Okay, I'm not seeing it because I'm not remembering what it looks like. Okay, it's a big, long. Does that happen to anybody? You're looking for something right in front of your face, but you know what you're looking for, but you're not envisioning it in your mind. And if you're not looking for that shape or color, then it's not going to be right there. I think that's my problem right now. So I believe it was made of silicone mold. So I'm looking for a silicone rectangular mold. Okay, I'm not seeing it. I saw it recently. I just recently saw, there it is, with the wooden thing. Okay, found it. Okay, found the mold. This is it right here. Hello, Night Rider. How you doing? Welcome in. Nice to see you again in the kitchen. I spent all day making a soup. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, thank you. What kind of soup are you making? I hope you're having a wonderful day too. So I'm making soap. And actually, I will be cooking something pretty soon. It's going to be something that I've never cooked before, and it's going to be something very different. And I don't know if any of you have ever seen something like what I'm going to be making. It's a total invention. It's crimes of humanity. It's going to be disgusting and delicious at the same time. So that's coming soon. So I don't know if it'll go all the way. Probably maybe Monday. Sometime starting next week in the beginning, like maybe Monday, Tuesday. It just depends if when we're ready to have that dish, right? So I'm not going to just make it and let it sit there. It'll have to be when we're actually are going to want to sit down. I'm still working out the quirks of the recipe, but I think it's going to be quite interesting, and we'll see how that comes out. Okay, so I'm just getting my colorant here. I need to sift it through a sifter here. Hopefully it doesn't turn our skin color blue. I don't mind walking around blue skin. I don't know about my hubby though. No, I don't think that'll happen. Okay, I think that's enough colorant. Let me just add a little more just in case. Okay. So there's that. There's the colorant. So we're just waiting for the basil to finish steeping. It's got 4 more minutes left. Hey, Mir. First of all, we all are human. Let's see. Basically, that's a platform for friendship and listen to each other's across the borders, across the religion, across of cost. First of all, we. Oh, okay, Mir. Yeah, Mir. Thank you, Mir. Oh, a beautiful knife. Maybe I'll be careful. Oh, I'm always careful with the knife, Mir. You got it, I'm always. You think it's interesting what I'm doing? So yeah, we're out of soap, so I'm gonna make our own soap, and hopefully everything adds up because I'm eyeballing everything. I know you're supposed to measure, but I kind of measuring, going by memory, and that's the beauty of making things at home. If it doesn't work out, then just do it again, right? It's like science in the kitchen. So as soon as I pull this out, the soap's going in. It's going to melt in there. Then I'm going to stir it until it's all melted. Then I'm going to separate it. I'm going to color half of it. The other half will be white. One half will be blue. And we'll see. Hopefully I got a big enough measuring cup. Let's see. I think yeah, so I'll use a big, like that. Do I want more blue or white? Do I want more blue or more white? I think this will be fine. Yeah. Am I going to use an exfoliant? Exfoliant. Am I going to use an exfoliant? Oh, I just threw all my coffee grounds away. Son of a gun. Coffee grounds, basil, and aloe. Coffee grounds are good, or you can really crush up some walnut shells, and you could use that as exfoliant. But you got to really take a hammer to it and make it real small. Coffee grounds are probably less abrasive, but the walnut shells would have to be like really pounded down, real fine. I mean, even at the smallest piece of walnut shell, it'll still have that really rough edge because it's a shell, like coconut shell. But coffee grounds, you can get coffee grounds and you can rub them on your skin before they actually will start to tear into your skin. You don't want to really tear your skin open. You want to just exfoliate the dead skin off. So I think that's less abrasive. So yeah, I'm just going to use, I don't know if I'm going to use an exfoliant. I used rosemary leaves last time for the exfoliant. I don't know, I think that would look cool in the blue. Yeah, let's amaretto, aloe, and basil. How's that sound? Or hazelnut, aloe, and basil. No, I think the amaretto. All right, let's brew some coffee grounds. We're gonna make an exfoliant. I'm just gonna make just a small cup here. We got 26 seconds. We're getting ready to pull this out. It's still a little hot. We're gonna add the soap. I can see a lot of things happening in there. A lot of bubbling going on. There's some let me show you. There's some bubbling going on in there. Oops. Okay, there's a lot of magic happening in there. So we're going to take the basil out now. Okay, Let's see. Let's see how that smells. Definitely smell the soap. I mean the aloe. Not too bad. Not too bad. Ooh, that's hot. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. All right. Okay. Good, good. Night Rider! Be careful of it in the drain. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put a light exfoliant in there, not like it's gonna be so light. Um, it's probably just gonna be just for a light exfoliant. It's not gonna be like it'll be a light dusting of coffee grounds. Okay, let's brew. Let's brew this coffee. All right, now let's add the soap. I'm gonna add the soap now, and making a mess. Okay. Right here. All right. How you doing there, Night Rider? Yeah, I'm just using a little. But yeah, it'll clog your drains, huh? So I just got some amaretto coffee grounds here now, freshly brewed, just like this. Amaretto. I'm just gonna, it's hot. Just gonna cut that open like that. That's gonna go into my probably my blue batch. I'm gonna put it in with the blue. I'm gonna mix that in right now. So this is what I'm doing. I got my blue colorant in here, adding the coffee ground. So it's going to be two-toned. It's going to be blue and tan, or blue and white, or whatever color it ends up, blue and green, or with the aloe, the coloring of the aloe. The soap's in there. Okay, let me just stir it. You're doing good? That's good. God, this always looks like way too much liquid. Hopefully it'll evaporate some. Hmm. Still in chunks. Once I put the soap in there, it like doubles the water. I don't know. It looks kind of. I only put in about a pitcher of water. That's about what I did last time. So I don't know if I used a bigger pot last time, a taller pot. I don't remember. Pretty sure I used this pot. Boy, I've been going on for an hour already. Crazy. Oh, that's right. I have essential oils. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my God, I do have essential oils. This is the time to put them in, right? The essential oils. Oh my God. Okay, I have basil already in there. Peppermint. Peppermint. I got lemongrass. I got tea tree. Tea tree basil and aloe vera. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of those. I think tea tree would be awesome. Right? Yeah, so like I got this right here. I got tea tree and I have peppermint. I think I'm going to use the tea tree. Honestly, I love tea tree. Oh my God, that's going to smell so good. Oh my God. Okay. Or I don't think I have basil because I could really make the basil pop. Do I have basil? I mean, it smells, the basil smells in there. It smells. I don't think so. I got eucalyptus, lemongrass, orange, and lavender. That's what I got. Wait, is there? Let me see. I think there's some more oils in here. Okay, let's see. I think there's some oils in here. Okay, what other oils do we have? Cedar wood? No, we don't want cedar wood. Peppermint, lavender, and sage. Okay. We'll stick with I think I'll stick with the eucalyptus. I think that'll be fine. I mean the tea tree. Tea tree, not eucalyptus. I love tea tree smell. Okay. Am I making candles? No, I'm making soap. Okay, I think all the soap is melted now. Looks like tea. Doesn't it look like milk? Let's try some. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Making soup? Making soap soup. Okay, yeah, so half of that is going. We're gonna have extra, I don't know. I'm gonna let it evaporate a little bit. Focus, focus. I just want to see if the steam feels soapy. Just an experiment. Looks like gravy. Should we make mashed potatoes and put it on it? Yeah, if you're making a commercial, this would be a great gravy. Stupid commercials. Oh my gosh, I've been watching stupid commercials lately. Um, darn commercials. They're just on this channel that I've been watching. The stupid commercials. God, they're so stupid. So it's either food, the commercials, or medications. I was like all mad. I'm all yelling at the commercials. Shut up, medications! You don't have to freaking you don't have to medicate us for every freaking thing that's that we think is wrong. What was it? They have a medication out now for what it was so stupid. I hope people aren't falling for all this crap. I can't remember what it's called. It was something ridiculous. What was it? God, I can't remember. Stir the soap. What the heck is it called? I'm stirring the soap. Come on, soap. Cook. Oh my god, it was so stupid. It's like what was it? It was so stupid. I was like, I saw the stupidity in it. I don't know. It's just clear and simple to me. The stupidity in it. I don't know. People might think different. I've always seen through the stupidity of things. It's like that doesn't make sense. I think it's a sixth sense that I have. It was so stupid. I wish I could remember. Okay, think, Susie. Think. Play. Rewind. 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 What's it? What was it? I'm getting all nervous because I'm feeling embarrassed because I can't think of it. Am I turning red? What the heck is? What was it? It was something so stupid. God, they want to medicate us for everything. I swear. They want everybody walking around on freaking 3 or 4, 7, 25,000 medications. I was just like, oh, every time a commercial comes out, I have to mute it because I just cannot. I can avert my eyes from looking at it, but I have to mute it because then I'll have to. Then it forces you to listen. I don't want to listen to that crap, that BS. I'll think about it. And what the heck was it? What was that darn commercial? Uh, um, God dang it! It was so stupid. I kept saying, "Dumb! That's so dumb!" Cussing out the commercial. Hey, Stats, how you doing? I'm stirring my soup, my soupy soap. Stirring the soap. See, look, I'm making soap. I'm making soap. Ah, this smells good. So all the soap is melted. I'll add the essential oils once I stop take it off of the flame. Off of the flame. You don't have a gas stove, Susie. Take it off of the heat. God. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Yeah, making so I did aloe vera. I trimmed a bunch of aloe vera plants 2 days ago, and I've been soaking them for 2 days in a bucket of water to get all the, I think it's called alanin, alanine that the aloe vera secretes. It's like a yellow, really kind of a really dark yellow, brownish, kind of. I call it the blood, the aloe's blood. You wanna let all that bleed out of the plant before you do anything with it. So I had to soak that for 2 days to get the aloe all ready. Then I cut it all up in the beginning and then blended it and then added it to the pot. The pot. Because we were stirring the pot like this. Here. Mir, how are the eagles doing? How are all your birds doing? Have you got any new birds or? So yes, we're stirring the pot. Probably. So it's like supposed to be like 20 minutes, right? Stirring the pot. That was funny. The night that I had the fire going in the during the blood moon eclipse. Some guy in the chat. He's like, "Are you making a human sacrifice?" I thought that was so funny. I'm like, "No, we don't do that anymore." I'm like, "We make barbecue. We do ribs. We do chicken." I thought that was so funny. Okay, I think that's good. Take that off, and then I'm actually going to add the essential oils to that. Ooh, boiling, 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 boiling. Okay, so we got tea tree. Eagle wood or maybe aloe wood, not aloe vera leaf. What? I remember learning about aloes as a scent and always wondered because it didn't smell good at all to me, and learned that they were all talking about wood. Maybe aloe's wood, not aloe vera. Is there an aloe wood? I never heard of that. Didn't even know it existed, actually. Yeah, I don't want this to cool too quick, but I am gonna, let's see what it smells like. I think it needs some more. Come on. It's a glass bottle, so I can't really squeeze it. All right. I won't be able to use this stick for cooking anymore. This will be strictly for soap. Let's taste. Let's have a little taste. I don't know. Maybe some peppermint. All right. This is an experiment. Oh my god, I think there's a new freaking Frankenstein movie. I kind of saw something that looked like Frankenstein and his bride, right? A modern day version of Frankenstein and his monster. Anybody see that? by chance? Okay, let's see what this smells like. See what this tastes like. Probably gonna need some more. Really want it to be. See, last time I didn't add essential oils, but this is a big hefty volume. So what was that? That was peppermint. Here's some tea tree. Yeah, like sandalwood. Yeah, and we've had these oils for so long, it's time to use them, right? And you need to start using stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Like, start using stuff that we got around the house. Oh, I want it to really smell when we're bathing with it. Let's see, I'm trying to do half and half of each, but I think it needs more peppermint. Come on. I know, I think I saw in a recipe like 80 drops of the oil for a big batch, right? So you have to like put a nice hefty amount in there. It looks like chocolate milk now. Some actually get better with age. Oh my God, I've had a patchouli oil since I was in my teenage years. That I still have that bottle. It was bought at the flea market from people that looked like they were straight out of Africa. Seriously, the dress with the bright colors, the beautiful colors, and the head wrapped and beautiful. All freaking, they had oils and incenses, and I bought not even a big jar. The jar is little. It's like the size of probably like this size. Like that's how big the jar is. Like from here to here of the thumb, and it's like a little diamond shaped jar, glass. I've had it since I was a teenager, and I still have it, and it's still almost full. That's how long that patchouli has lasted. I used to wear patchouli a lot, but I don't wear it anymore. That is a I don't wear that anymore. I will if I don't want people coming around me. I'll wear patchouli oil. And some people are drawn to it. Some people are appalled by it. You have patchouli? You love patchouli? Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want people coming around you, instead of wearing headphones in public, you know how you want to be antisocial? People wear headphones and they're not really listening to anything sometimes. Just put on some patchouli and you'll see the people that hate it and the people that like it. I guarantee you, I think more people hate it than like it. Okay, now it's starting to kind of smell like the essential. So I'm trying to do 50-50 of each. So that was the mint I put. Peppermint. Really want it to. Okay. I don't want to overdo it, but I want it to be a nice scent. Just a tiny bit goes a long way. Oh, that patchouli, I know. So I would just open the lid and then literally put my finger over the hole, over the hole, and then turn it upside down, and then just put the lid back on, and I would get literally a little circle of the oil on my fingertip, and I'd put it behind my ears, and that would last like literally a couple days of that smell. It would last definitely. Got to taste this. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now I'm going to get some of this and put it in my colorant, exfoliant. Okay. So it looks like that. Let's just mix it up here. Down here. I can't believe this light is already out. I just charged it. See if I have a set of throwaway chopsticks here. Okay. It doesn't look very blue at all. What happened to my coloring? Is it not enough? Strange. It's supposed to be blue. All right, this is how we can tell what color it is. Okay, that looks kind of like green almost. Where's my blue? Oops. Not dissolving or what? What's going on? Oh, you know what it is? The coffee grounds are turning it brown. I should have rinsed them. God dang it. I should have rinsed the coffee grounds. That's why. Yeah, if I would have rinsed the coffee grounds, I think they would have been more blue. I think the brownish in there is really muddying up the blue. But it is in there. If you guys can see. So that's the exfoliation part. So I'm going to do two parts. One part's going to be the colorant. So this will be I guess shoot. Let's see. So we're just going to put soap. Good thing about this is if it spills, it just like a cleaner. So we're going to do a layer of this soap, just plain. And we're going to have to let it kind of cool a little bit. I hope I put enough soap in there. I think that'll be good for layering. So we got these layers. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the new Jason Statham movie, it's called Shelter. Pretty good. If anybody likes Jason Statham, we watched it last evening, and it was pretty good. We liked it. Yeah, that's going to be a little bluish. I'm starting to see the coloring now. It's going to be more like a greenish blue. That brown and the coffee really changed the coloring a little bit. Which battery do I got? 35%. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be the soap. Hopefully, I'm going to bring the soap over here. Hopefully I put enough soap in there. I have one more thing of soap. Maybe I should have put it all in there. So here's the so it's got to start to, it's got to cool enough to so that I could layer it. It's still too liquidy. So yeah, I've already gone over an hour. It can be overdone just a tiny bit. Oh yeah, I could smell the essential oils. That smells good. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to shut the live and maybe I'll go live and show maybe. So I just got to layer it, but it's going to cool, and I don't. It's like kind of watching paint dry. And whoever's in here, I appreciate it. There's shows that there's 3 people in here. I appreciate your popping in to say hello. Push that like button. Thanks for the subscribers, the channel members, and if you're new, welcome to the Susie B channel. I do a little bit of everything on my channel. I have several things I do: art. I do cooking in the kitchen. Today I'm making soap, and I also do adventuring, and I do in the garden. So pulling weeds and planting stuff, and in the garden. Also fireside chat we do, and a coffee lounge. So just a little bit of everything, and that's pretty much the Susie B channel. So if you popped in and you're new, welcome, and push that like button. I'd appreciate it. It helps the algorithm throw my channel in there, and helps my channel grow. So I appreciate you guys watching, and maybe we'll see. I'll let it cool down. Maybe I'll go live again, and we'll see the stacking of the pour. But yeah, it's got to cool down quite a bit, and I think I may go live for that and show that. But right now, I'm going to shut her down. It's already over an hour, and I'm going to go watch some more of my show, and I will see you guys later. You're watching what? Sub Garden? Soap hardened well. It was nice hanging with you for a bit today. Thanks for the chat and vid, etc. I hope you have a good rest of your day and night. See you. Take care. Thank you. We'll see you guys later. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. Nice to see you too, Gate Smasher. We'll see you guys later.
Smells like soap.